Hi guys, just giving you a bit of info today on how to train more volume on 2-hands pinch without getting a torn up thumb web. It's a thing you can easily do if you're training unprotected, and so I do a lot of mine, as you can see here, protected items. And what that means is I don't want my thumb webbing to rip, but I want to train, and I kind of like it, especially when I'm heading towards a record or a major competition, to sort of train on 3 times a week really. Yeah, probably see me better than this. So how do we do this? I like to train 3 times a week on the pinch, but there'd be no way I could do that amount of pinch lifting without just shredding my skin to pieces. So they're all different. One of them I will use, I'll turn off my, let's go down to here. These. I'll probably add a picture of some lifts with this. I just put these 10mm blocks on. You can go higher, I have done 20mm, all sorts of things, but I found 10mm what works well. And from here, you clearly do your pinch lift just like normally, like that, and you tight like that, obviously both hands. Now this keeps the thumb webbing higher so it doesn't tear. Obviously it makes this exercise a lot harder. That's okay, because we're talking about training. But in fact all these things I'm going to tell you now make the exercise harder. And so this was done the other day. I do me blocks on top and a variety of other stuff on the pinch lift, and today's is all with protective gear on. So I start off with these, look small, little suede wraps. Put those on, and clearly I do the exact same. Pinch lift it. Now with this one, it protects the thumb webbing. You can't quite get fully a thumb on, it's kind of on part of the suede. Same with the fingers, on some metal, some suede. That makes it a little bit harder. Got to squeeze tight, and your fingers don't quite get a fully good grip. That's okay, once again, it's training. As long as you know what you're going to get from these. You do have to each week do some hands-on. What I usually do is I go from here to the next one, then to a 1 or 2 max lifts, just hands only. Closely looking at the skin, you can see after today we're all good. Where's my hand? There it is there. All good. I don't need to see splits and cuts. So after that one I go onto a towel. Over time I've used all sorts of towels. Here's just a blue towel that hangs up in the gym, and the same again. I'll pinch lift that. Now it's a bit tighter than the suede wrap, so I can squeeze a bit tighter and fully get my hand down there. Once again, even with this, keep an eye on the skin. If you've got skin that's already ragged beforehand, it's going to cause an issue. So I'll lift up to there, to as high as I can go, maybe put a hold in, and once again the workouts vary. And then from this one and after this one I will go on to now doing 1 or 2, depending on the skin, proper lifts. Usually they're heavier, so just for instance today with this suede it was 97.85 kilo, then to the towel it went up to 108.05, and then for just the hands only was 118.35. So you can see the incremental. Then I come down, I use these heavy work gloves for some holds and stuff. Now because these are quite thickish, you've got to squeeze a lot harder, but they're very protective, so you can do a lot of work with these. But really I'm down to about 84 to 87 kilo with these. That's okay, once again it's training. In the past I've even used things like this, big, you know, thick sheepskin gloves, because it's training. So this kind of stuff enables me to get, I even use fleece gloves occasionally. They're skiddier than obviously something with a bit of, but these are thicker, so they all bring their own little game plan to it. And once again, each week I'll do 1 to 2 lifts top end, and that seems to work quite well. And maybe it will help some of you guys out there. Hope that helps. That's all for